Hey there, I want to welcome you one more time, and then I also want to spend just a couple of minutes on some general overall success tips, okay? So I guess the first one would be your attitude. And you may already know that you have a phenomenal attitude. You may already know that you don't have so much of a phenomenal attitude. Before I joined Mary Kay, my husband used to tell me fairly frequently, oh, honey, I love you so much, but you are without a doubt the most negative person on the planet. Okay, thank you. I said I wasn't negative, I was realistic. And that's not necessarily the same, or maybe it is. Either way, you can go about doing everything in this business with the right attitude and do everything wrong. You know, botch it all up, just put the moisturizer on after the foundation or something crazy like that. You can do it all wrong with the right attitude and still succeed. Or you can do it all exactly right by the book with the wrong attitude and fall right on your face. So my journey with my attitude has been one of improvement every step of the way. Okay, so your attitude will determine your altitude, how high and how far you'll go in this business. But just be self-aware of it. Do you stand around at work or neighborhood and with the other ladies? Because trust me, I know how that works. Sometimes it just feels kind of good. But someone asked you how your business is going, and maybe you had all cancellations this week and last week, or maybe you had appointments and no one bought anything. I mean, that happens. So when someone says, hey, how's that Mary Kay thing going? Some people are asking from a judgment, let me just check you out and see if you're ready to fall kind of viewpoint. But the business is always good. It's always good to meet people. It's always good, just the business itself, the company, et cetera, is good. Whether you're working with it or not, the business is good. So I would encourage you to say, it's fantastic. It's great because, first of all, it gets their attention. Like, wait, what? Her attitude is all different. But second of all, people are sometimes drawn to that. She's just so positive. I love being in your space. So here's the thing. If people leave your space feeling better about themselves, better about the day, just better in general, then you are a person of influence with a great attitude, okay? If you just got together for a complaining feast, fest, whatever, not so much. That's not a positive attitude on people. So just be aware of it. Do you complain about the weather, or are you thankful for the rain? It's that sort of thing. The glass half full or the glass half empty. So attitude is a thing that I've personally had to work with. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I can't tell you how many people ask me now, and I could be having the worst day on the planet, but to other people, I'm fantastic and it's great. And you know what? You start feeling better. But people ask me all the time, are you always in a good mood? Oh my gosh, are you always in a good mood? No. But guess what? They don't need to know it. We all have our stuff, and we don't need to share it with everybody. So when someone asks you how you are, especially in a Mary Kay event or something like that, and this trickles through to the rest of your life, but when someone asks you how you are, try this on. Don't say I'm good, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm all right. Put that out of your vocabulary, completely out of your vocabulary. Instead, say, I am fabulous, I'm fantastic, I'm awesome, how are you? You know what? They love it, or they can't handle it and they go away. And sometimes negative people keeping a distance from us isn't a bad thing. So anyway, so that's the attitude. You really, I'll touch on it just for a second, at Mary Kay events, so your weekly success event. We used to call them meetings, and sometimes just for ease, we still call them meetings. But if you're like me, when I heard the word meeting, I conjured up this boring, tedious, long-winded business meeting. And a Mary Kay meeting, hopefully you've been to one by now, and that may have been why you even joined Mary Kay. It's contagious. So we tend to call them success events or our Mary Kay event, something like that, so that it doesn't sound so boring. But when you're in that, check your attitude at the door. Okay, here's the thing. This is what determines, let's see, amateur from professional, good character from not, big girls from little girls, wimps from, or weenies from hot dogs, that kind of thing. If you show up at your meeting, no matter what kind of day you've had. I literally never missed a meeting when I first joined Mary Kay. I was told that was your key to success, and I thought, okay, well, I want to be successful. And I worked 65 hours a week. My husband traveled. He worked his schedule around that. Literally, the poor man would leave when I got home from my meetings. He would hit the road and drive from Virginia to New Jersey leave at 9, 10 o'clock at night and get there at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, do his presentation at 8 a.m. I mean, just because he also had the brains about him to know that I needed to go to this meeting. I needed to get my training. I needed to get my booster shot, if you will, for the next week. And it was everything came before my meetings. And you know what ended up happening is I ended up after that first year with a car, and then a few minutes later as a director and another car. And it was successful. So he supported me, and you may not have a supportive husband. You may not have a husband at all. You may not even have kids, whatever. But whoever's in your life that will possibly interfere with your weekly success events, make it known to them that this is vitally important. I went on no sleep. I worked night shifts at the hospital sometimes. I was going on 48 hours of no sleep. By gosh, I was there, and I had a smile on because that's what I was told to do. So just make sure, when someone says, hey, how are you? You're fantastic, you're great, whatever. When you answer the phone from me or maybe another director, Mary Kay, or someone or anyone else, we know you have caller ID, right? So the worst thing in the world for me is to call a consultant and hear, hello. I don't want to talk to you. Even my director, my national sales director, can call, and I'm thinking, I don't want to talk, and I'm in a rotten place. But by gosh, when I answer the phone, she doesn't know it. That's a professional. That's a mark of a professional. Okay, so put your big girl panties on, put your big smile on, and be great. And the next thing you know, you will turn out to be in a better mood. So going to your success events, in case you couldn't tell, I feel very, very strongly about it. As a matter of fact, company-wide, the statistics are that pretty much no one ever succeeds in this business without going to the meetings on a regular basis. Okay, whatever regular is, hopefully it's every week, but I know life happens and all that kind of stuff. So if you just make that a priority, your business will become a priority and you will be successful. When I hear or talk to you or hear that you're not going to meetings, I know right away to mark your name off because you're not serious about your business. I still love you and support you. That's totally fine. You can do whatever you want. It is your business, but I'll know that you don't really want money, success, cars, moving up, customer service, tips and things like that. So I'll know that you're just kind of doing it for yourself, which, like I said, is fine. But just know, if you want my attention, you have to meet me halfway, and meeting me halfway is attending the meeting. So that's not just me, that's a company-wide thing. So that's fair enough, right? Okay, so the next thing is, don't be like me and try to reinvent the wheel. Mary Kay's been around for a really long time. And they have the groundwork. They know what works. They know what doesn't. So I was going to have my own scripts. I was going to do it my own way. I was going to kind of cheat the system. I thought all I have to do is put stuff in people's paper boxes. I know we don't have paper boxes nowadays, or rarely. Or things on their doorknobs, like little door hanger stuff, and I would put out a couple hundred of those, and I would be flocked with business. Guess what? No, it didn't happen. I thought, I'm going to advertise in this, I'm going to advertise in that, spent bunches and bunches of money because I thought that was the easy way. No, not so much. I got nothing from it. I have a couple of people now that think that they're just going to do Facebook parties and talk about the parties and send them little videos or show them some products or whatever on Facebook, and that's going to make them a success. Guess what? No. So let me tell you, these are the scripts that work, or at least something like this, okay? Hey, Susie, it's Karen Holland. Guess what? You're not going to believe what I'm doing. I'm so excited. Don't even give her a chance. I'm so excited, but I'm also kind of nervous. I just joined Mary Kay, okay? Or I just started a business with Mary Kay. parentheses, do not ever say, I'm selling Mary Kay, whether it's on the phone, in a text, in an email, whatever. Don't say, I'm selling Mary Kay, because, see, women love to buy, but they don't want to be sold anything, okay? So as soon as you say, I'm selling Mary Kay, whoosh. Now, not for everybody. Some people might say, yay, this is awesome, but most women will put the wall up, shut you down, they're done, okay? So you started a business, you joined Mary Kay. These are really the only two that I use. So don't say sell. Okay, I just started a business with Mary Kay, and I'm so excited, but I'm also a little nervous, and I need to borrow your face. Okay, you're going to have to give them a guideline. Okay, so make a list of maybe 30 faces, 30 people. I mean, 30 people to do 30 faces. Not everybody's going to say yes. Okay, but if you stop at the no's, you'll never get to the yeses. Okay, and if you pounce on people and say, oh my gosh, Susie, I'm selling Mary Kay, and I need you to do a party for me, and I'll give you the % off, or I'll give you something free, or da-da. Some people will be all over that. I'm not saying they won't be, but the majority of women are going to think, oh my gosh, I don't have time for a party. Are you kidding? I clean my house and get snacks and invite 100 people. I went, don't do that. Okay, so when you're new, and you're new for the first year, when you're new, just say that. Just say, Susie, I'm new. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I'm so excited, but I'm also a little nervous. So what you've done is you've pulled her into your excitement, but you've also softened her heart a little bit, I think, by telling her that you're a little bit nervous. I mean, what woman wants somebody to feel worse than they already do if they're already nervous? So that softens her up a little bit. I'm a little nervous, but I need to borrow your face as part of my training in the next 2 weeks, because people cannot think. If you schedule something more than 2 weeks from now, or from whenever you're talking to someone, put it in pencil, because it's 99% guaranteed that it's going to fall off your books. Okay, so get it within 2 weeks. And women need a deadline. You know, they like to know that they're helping you with a goal. So my goal for the next 2 weeks is to do 15 faces. So may I borrow your face? So get her down first, okay? Then a lot of times she'll say, you want to bring a couple friends? Would that help you out? And if she doesn't say that, get her down, okay? You want to give her choices this week or next week. They only even choose two choices, or choose between two choices at a time. This week or next week. She'll probably say next week. Okay, during the week or the weekend? Well, probably during the weekend. Okay. Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, or you can say Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, whatever your schedule is like. Or if you only say, I'm setting up things for next Thursday evening or next Saturday morning, which is better for you? Which is better for you? Learn those words. Which is better for you? Women love choices, but if they have someday, guess what? Someday is not on your calendar. It's not on her calendar. It's on no one's calendar. So don't do this one of these days, someday sort of things. Give her a deadline, okay? Give her your goal, okay? Milk it for all you're worth. You're new, and I need to practice, okay? Would you please come over, or let me pop over, whatever. And if they say, oh, well, I don't use Mary Kay, great. Give me your opinion of the products, because if she does use Mary Kay, you're hands off anyway. We don't steal each other's customers. And so with that, I want to say you have to do a little investigative work there. Sometimes people say, oh, I love Mary Kay. Your first question is, oh, great, who's your consultant? I probably don't know her because I'm new, but maybe, because she might be somebody at your success event. If she can't give you the name of her consultant, she's not a customer. I feel like if I sold someone a mascara a year ago or so, and they don't know me and I didn't follow up with them, et cetera, she's not my customer. I can't stake claim on her for the rest of her Mary Kay life just because she bought a mascara for me once. But if someone is purchasing things from a consultant on a regular basis, then you just want to say, oh, I'm sorry. She might say, oh, I'll buy from you. That's fine. Or I'll do it. No, we honor the golden rule. I wouldn't want anyone, taking my customers, so I'm not going to take anyone else's customers. So anyway, that's just another little rule of thumb. But the 30 faces, if you shoot for 30 faces in 30 days, that's called a power start. You'll get a prize. And just the recognition that, by gosh, you did 30 faces in 30 days. And you can do 5 appointments over 30 days. No biggie, right? With 6 ladies at each one, and just knock it out. You can do 2 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday afternoon and assembly line, then you're just doing the skincare, not a bunch of color. Don't ever do a bunch of color at that first appointment, okay? So you could knock it out in a weekend for that matter, or you could just string it out. Either way, they need something to go by, okay? I like doing 2 15-day slots just because if I say at the first of the month I'm doing something in the next 30 days that I need your face, chances are she's going to want to try, like, move it toward the end. So, she may want to say, oh, I just don't have time. I don't have time. I understand. I totally felt the same way. But let me tell you, it feels so good to just sit down for 30 minutes and relax and breathe. How about Thursday evening from 7 to 7:30? And if she gets there and it's 8 o'clock and she's feeling so relaxed and she's talking and she's loving everything, then let it be. But just tell her 30 minutes. How about next Thursday or this Saturday? People, the longer they have to think about it, the more are scheduled out farther, the more things that have a chance to pop up and cause it to cancel, Anyway, friends and family will be where you start. You don't know them very well. That's okay. Just take a deep breath. It's like having 30 women in front of you and passing a pack of gum or mints or something like that down the row. Some people will say yes. Some people say no, thank you. So it's not about you, and it's not really necessarily about Mary Kay. She's just not interested. So some will, some won't. So what? It's okay. If you stop at the no thank yous and you have a pity party, that's okay. Just don't bring balloons and cake and stay for very long. So have your little pity party. Take a deep breath. Call me, text me, something like that. Always reach up, okay? Don't talk to your sister consultants and say, oh, I can't get anybody to book, la, 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 okay? Just talk to me. It's okay because I have been there, okay? Talk to somebody who has walked it, okay? But if you stop at the no's or the no thank yous or even the cancellations or she didn't buy anything or much or whatever, then guess what? You're stopping everything. You're stopping your future, and you've just handed over cars, money, retirement plans, trips, jewelry, whatever. You've just handed that all over to somebody that after she's told you no thank you, she hasn't given you another thought. She's over it. So you need to get over it too. It's okay. There are plenty of people out there. There's a lot of skin in the world. You just have to find them. That's okay. So don't give control of your future to someone just because they said no thank you, or I'm not going to purchase anything, or I canceled. Have you ever canceled a doctor's appointment or rescheduled a hair appointment, doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, whatever? Life happens. So guess what? When they cancel or reschedule with you, it's just life. You've probably done the same thing to somebody else. So it's okay. All right. So you just have to move on. Okay. So I talked a little bit about attitude. That also goes along with image. We're in the image business. Okay. So when I started Mary Kay, I didn't wear makeup. I was in scrubs all the time. Didn't even know how to put on makeup. So it was a big adjustment for me. I didn't own skirts and dresses and professional attire. And so when I started going to my success events, the first one, she said, now this is our business meeting, so everyone will be in dresses or skirts, no pants. And I'm thinking, okay, well, now even way back then, I'm thinking, get with the times, honey. Dress pants are perfectly fine. They're professional. And so I get it, okay? I'm extremely feminist, go girl power, that kind of stuff. So it's not about being cute and sexy and showing your legs and all that sort of stuff. Studies outside of Mary Kay, studies have shown everything, even playing field here, women in dresses and skirts will sell more. They portray higher self-esteem, confidence, et cetera, et cetera. It's a sales thing. It just is what it is. So at our success events in particular, trust me, I had to go out and buy one black skirt, and then I just changed my tops and blouses and things like that with it, and I kept it in the back seat. Most of the time it was wrinkled and had snacks and stuff, crumbs all over, all this kind of stuff, and I would change in the car or go in and change in the bathroom, whatever. It's okay. That's the sort of thing. So if I bring a professional woman that I'm trying to impress, and I bring her to my event, and I say, you are so sharp, I really want you to be my face model or my guest, or check out the business, whatever the case may be. And she comes in because I've coached her in that it's a professional business meeting, and the consultants are showing up with their scrubs or jeans or pants or what are their maxi dresses and things like. It's like, oh, wait a minute. She suddenly thinks, well, I could have worn my pants or my casual stuff or whatever. I thought this was a sharp business thing. So coach your guests that this is an image business. I can't tell you how many times I have been in a Starbucks or a restaurant, literally, and the server or someone from just another patron comes up to me and says, you must be the one for Mary Kay. You must be with Mary Kay, because she's seen a sticker on my car or she's seen one of my cars when you don't know how to paint Cadillac. But way before that, I had just a decal on my car. And people will come in and look, and they assume that the woman with her face on, and you don't have to be dressed up all the time, but have your face on. Okay? But it's just that notch above that sets us apart, that people think, oh, wow, Mary Kay is a professional business. It's like going to a hairdresser. If she's got horrible, bad hair, are you going to get your hair cut by her? Or a dentist with bad teeth, or I don't know, whatever the analogy is. We're in the image business, so you don't have to wear tons and tons of makeup, but make sure your skin is on. Have some, just lipstick and some mascara goes a long way. So it is an image business. That goes along with the attitude, your smile. Be courteous to everybody. You just never know. Don't honk at people in traffic, or worse. We'll just leave it at that. Those sort of things are very, 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 very important, because that's, we're held to higher standards, okay? And as far as the dress thing goes to our events and things, I have on, this is the beauty coat from MK Connections, little ties around the waist. I wear that to my appointments. It has pockets on it. I can stick samples or the look cards, the color cards down in it. Actually, I have one in it right now from my last party. I've got a party this evening, and this is what I will be wearing. But so you don't wear this to your meetings necessarily, but a lot of people just wear this out and about on Saturday, Sunday running errands, and it catches their attention. It's not obtrusive. It's cute. It's trendy. But to your meetings, do wear skirts. You don't have to wear hose and all that kind of stuff, but do look the part, okay? We are set apart. And the other thing is that, if for no other reason, and I have had consultants to just stomp their foot like a 3-year-old and say, I'm not gonna, and they refuse to go to the meetings. Well, you know where they are now. Okay, they're in Mary Kay heaven. I'm just saying, so you can stomp your foot and act like a 3-year-old and say, I'm not going if I can't wear my pants, or if I have to wear a skirt or whatever. And there are all kinds of cute tights and different things that you can wear. Now, if you feel like you have ugly legs or you need to cover them up, that's fine. There's a way around it. Trust me. But the biggest reason, I guess, is not just necessarily because of the image, but also because Mary Kay Ash, who started this company, created unlimited possibilities, gives and gives and gives, and she just set it up so that we are made to feel important. We get the highest commissions. They spoil us rotten. And the one thing that she asked was, please wear professional attire, wear a skirt or dress to the events. That's all I ask. So out of respect for someone that created this abundant company, that's what we do. It's just because she asked it. She was like grandmotherly, whatever, and that's what she asked. So that's what we do. Okay, so the only other thing I'll say is always reach out to me. I mentioned that earlier. I will always give you my honest opinion. I'm not your boss, but I've walked where you are right now all the way up to this point. And so I have heard it, felt it, thought it, said it, experienced it all, okay? There's an emotional cycle in this thing where you're excited, and then you get a couple of no's, and you're disappointed, and then somebody cancels or postpones on you, and then you're just angry because I thought they said this was going to be, lucrative, and da-da-da-da-da. And so you can either stay down there in that part of this little cycle, you can stay down there in the anger and disappointment and pity and all that, or you can keep going, because that side of it may require a little more energy or oomph to get over it. But when you swing back up to that top of excitement, all it takes is for someone to call you or mention or say, yes, I want to have an appointment. I love Mary Kay. Do you have that miracle set stuff? Or do you want me to do a party for you? Would that be fun? Would that help you? Whoosh, and we're back at the top. So, it's what are you made of in the valleys and those trying testing times, because that's where you're going to be able to help someone else, because someone else is going to come behind you and experience those things, and you're going to be able to help her. But only if you make yourself swing to the other side, because it's all there. The only difference between the two of us is I've been down here more, more times. I've had more cancellations, postponements, zero sales, no thank yous, hang-ups, whatever than you have. But you're no better than me. I'm no better than you. We're all in it together. And so all you have to do is reach out and ask me, or sometimes we just need to vent a little bit, and that's okay. You can do that without being negative. Just say, I'm experiencing a lot of, thank yous or postponements, and we can dig into that. If you truly want to fix it, let me know. So I'll always give you my honest opinion. I'll always be honest with you, period. I won't blow sunshine up your nose. That's not how I am. I'm just very blunt, honest, real. So that's how it's going to be. I'm your Mary Kay mama, and I will want the only the best for you. So you let me know when you're excited, you had something great happen, because I love that. And then also let me know if you're experiencing something that's not so exciting. So in the meantime, I will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.